there's something inside of you that knows that needs to level up, and you're not operating at the best level that you can be. I get it. You're trying things over and over, and just year after year, you find yourself just feeling overwhelmed and just all this anxiety, and it's built up. I get it, man, because I've been there too. Back in 2006, I ended up going into achieving a career that I'd built up all of my teenage life, from 11 years old up to 18 and a half when I got contracted, only to get fired in 2008 around the market crash around 2009. So you can imagine I was lost for several different years because I only had that in my mind. My mindset was set to having this career, and after that I was lost for several years. So I'm going to tell you exactly what you can implement yourself in case you ever feel like you've been in the rut or you need to get to the next level. And you can get to the next level. There are levels to this game. You can level up and you can upgrade a lot faster, so you can collapse time and be able to achieve a sculpted figure and be able to achieve a sculpted life in a short amount of time. So stay tuned. So you probably tried a lot of types of self-help things, like going to courses, listening to people around you. Maybe they're giving you some kind of guidance, but there's a lot of information out there to achieve a certain look. That's why, I say, you don't have to do a lot of cardio. You don't have to do any cardio. You don't have to eat much restrictive diets to be able to achieve a sculpted figure, because of this exact thing that I'm going to be giving to you here that keeps you becoming consistent towards your goals. The only thing with trying all these meditations and summits and events are really nothing is relating towards your goal. You have to have something that's relating to your goal. You have to know where you're going to be able to get there. But the ultimate thing you have to do is always have that vision. And I'm going to explain to you exactly here 6 key notes that I've taken from books from like Neville Goddard and many other lectures. So it's a mix of a bunch of different lectures from people who have been able to have success in their life, so you can implement into your life right away and be able to bend realities, be able to be in control of your life, so you can always be the master of yourself. So I'm going to be reading here, and this is the principle of life, how the law works. You need to have a strong imagination, a clear idea, and a determinate vision of things as you want them to be, and to not waver in that state. This is how the law works in this world of ours. And 2, control our imagination by controlling inner talking. So you need to control our imagination, which would be envision, by controlling our inner talking, which would be the language. What are you saying inside your head? What are you speaking out? 3, through feeling and beliefs as true will become manifest in your world, thus always changing water into wine. So let me explain a little bit about this. This is The Road to Riches, Chapter 2, from a book, it's either from the book from one of the doctors or a Neville Goddard book. So step number 4, explaining a little more depth about number 3. So turning water, which would be considered consciousness, mind, takes shape of any vessel into which it is poured, and make it into wine. What you achieve is the desire. The realization of your desires bring forth urges, plans, dreams, and propositions. So you're turning water into wine. And 5, habitual thinking and feeling. This has to be a part of you. This has to become you. So basically, in a meditation until you become one with your desire. 6, your internal mental movements and imagery govern, control, and direct the external plane in your life. The Bible says, as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. So ultimately, guys, thoughts and feeling are your destiny. So I hope you guys enjoy this. This is something that people in the past who have become great, successful people and been able to overcome themselves and be able to be who they were chosen and who they chose to become. Now, there are a lot of things that hold people back. There are invisible chains. There are things that will hold you, whether it's from environment or whether it's your friends. There's a lot of things that you need to understand. This is why I created a free ebook called the Ghostbusters Weight Loss Strategy Guide. So if you would like, click the link below. I will have it down there. It'll be called Ghostbusters. Just look for it down below, and it'll be able to get you aware of what exactly is the things that are holding you back. So anyways, this is Lupe, Mr. Aesthetic Life. Have a good rest of your day. This is something that I wish I knew 10 years ago, so I didn't have to go around wasting my 20s, and I didn't have to go around overreacting like I did back when my mom had passed back in 2015. Because these are emotional things, guys, and it's all health related. And mental health is one of the most important things. So make sure to work out not just your body, but also work out the mind. There's a lot of essentials to the body in order to have our best version of our life. Anyways, this is Lupe. Have a good rest of your day. Talk to you later.
You know, a lot of those apps seem like they're built for people who already know, got something going. But your app was able to help people who don't know, But it was good because I had to admit that I forgot a lot of things, and I realized with your app when I got in and I started doing it, then I realized where I was going. Because every time I went to the gym, I wasn't really sore. Might have been tight, but never sore. The first week or so, I was like, the next day I was just burning. I was like, oh, I needed that, and I could just feel it in my shoulders and everything else. So it's great.
Yeah.
But I'd say the app is the key, because it helps you link to the other apps like I guess what was the Fitness Pal and now I can still utilize those and set up, because that right there takes calorie count, takes everything he does, telling you what you need, tells you where your goals are. So if you're eating